Welcome, sports bettors from around the world.
We are back, Sports Gambling Daily, for a Monday, December 8th. My name's Jared. That is Philly fan over there. And we got a matchup here, Philly, that we got Orlando Magic coming into the most dominant team right now in the NBA, which is the Milwaukee Bucks. And I think they're looking for their 15th win, just dominating over the Los Angeles Clippers, where Orlando recently, they've gotten back to 500 and they have been playing a much better brand of basketball.
Definitely. Now, we just talked about a game, Cleveland and Boston, where the spread was similar there, right? And
Right.
this one, I look at it and I go, okay, you have two teams. I mean, obviously, Milwaukee's playing great. No question. Probably have the best record in the league, maybe outside the Celtics, outside the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
But Orlando's playing pretty good basketball recently. Forget what the record shows or any of that other stuff. I'm talking about over the last week to 2 weeks, they've been playing pretty darn good. And you got two really good defensive teams. You got a top 10 defense in Milwaukee and a top 10 defense in Orlando. Now, the other side of it offensively, Orlando, it's 28th and Milwaukee's first. But I'm just basing off what I know now. And this is the type of game where I could look at Orlando plus the points because we know Milwaukee, they tend to get these bigger spreads. They don't cover them all the time. They're one game over 500 against the spread all year long. And I really like how Orlando's playing. Fournier has been playing out of his mind. Markelle Fultz has gotten himself together. They got a nice scorer in Aaron Gordon.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be an interesting game. I mean, most certainly, I think Milwaukee is the better team. But I just feel like the way Orlando's been playing offensively and the fact that they defensively always play pretty well, that spread's large. And I might look at Orlando plus the points, frankly. I think it's a pretty solid play.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so this resurgence of the Magic is one thing, but we have to kind of also look at who they've been playing along the way, which hasn't been, this team. It hasn't been a Milwaukee caliber team, which there really isn't that many Milwaukee caliber teams out there. But to your point, hey, you're giving, 12 points? So, man, I mean, Magic have been just playing lights out on defense. You would think that they could be able to stay within this 12, especially down the stretch, like you were saying. Milwaukee will, at least they've known that in the past they've laid off the gas a little bit towards the end. So, yeah, maybe the Magic here is the sharp play because right now, all the money, everything is on the Bucks right now. And that's why that line has moved up. Right now, you got 91% of the people, of the tickets are on the Milwaukee Bucks. So if you like the Magic, don't get them now because this line is going to continue to move. You might even be able to get 13 by game time.
Yeah, it just has like a backdoor cover type of feel to me on it. Even if Orlando doesn't win the game, maybe Cleveland's up by 12 with 32 seconds left, and then they hit like some wasted 3-pointer and it goes to 9, and something like that. I could just see some scenario like that. But I don't know. It's interesting. I'd like to see the injury report come out. There's nothing alarming at the moment. Vucevic is out, but he has been, and they've been playing well without him. And on the other end, I don't really see anything. So it'll be interesting to see. I agree with you. I think the line, if you like Orlando, you can wait a little bit. But I might look at that side, and I'm not saying it for sure yet, but that's at least a direction I'm leaning early is Orlando plus the points.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think Orlando stays within the number, guys. Now, hey, look, it doesn't mean that we think they're going to win. We just think that they're going to I think there's a decent chance they're going to cover, but we also think that this line's going to get better. So we're probably going to hold off. I mean, it's so early in the morning. It's 6:30 Central Time right now, guys. So this game got at least 12 hours before we get there. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and bounce on out of here. We got sgdwins.com for our premium selections. You also get our personal plays. That also includes Philly's prop plays that have been on fire. And that's another thing, guys. Check out Philly's prop videos when he posts these things. He's been undefeated the last 4 days here on YouTube, so they're definitely worth a watch. And also, we got Big Mon's personal plays in there. And we also have Joe's live betting section. So sgdwin.com for the win.
Have a good one, guys.